When everybody is turned outward, why should I turn inward? Atma Vishuddhai, in order to purify your mind, it is not to create him. He is already with you. It is not to get at him, because by your effort you can't get at him. All your efforts are because of him. Then why should I do it? At this moment, because of the millions and trillions of years of your evolution, your mind and intellect's entire attention is turned outward. In the earlier evolutionary status, you had to do it for self-preservation, to defend from the enemies and to search for food. These are the two things at the lower levels. You had to turn your entire attention constantly with the outer world. Therefore, it has become very easy for you and I today, after millions and trillions of that practice, to look out and apply our mind and intellect. Objective sciences are damn easy for anyone, any intelligent man, in turning our attention outward. To ask that individual to turn attention upon himself, everybody, however great a genius he may be in the world, he finds it almost despairing, impossible. Just as a man who writes always with the right hand, ask him to write with the left hand. Ask the left-hander writer in America to write with his right hand. He can't. Why? I have been practicing with the right hand. And the left hand, these muscles will not do what I want it to do. So if you ask me to write with the left hand, I will write, because I know how to hold the pen, I know how to contact the paper, and I know the spelling, and therefore I write. But as I am writing, it is a strain, because I know the shape, but the pen will not come there. Therefore I have to put my tongue out. Just as your son is doing the tongue out, and then you say that, what are you doing, son out? Put the son. Okay. Yet when he is writing, why? The poor boy is learning to discipline his muscles. His intention is there, but the muscles won't work. Similarly, a left-handed man will find it difficult to write with the right hand. You have the capacity, supposing by an accident that your right hand has been cut off, amputated, but you are young and you want to write. In 3 months' time, you will as easily write with the left hand as you have been writing with the right hand. It's not impossible, but in the beginning it is difficult. In the same way, you have the ability of the mind to turn upon itself, but you have never tried it, never practiced it. Therefore, you cannot do it. So, yada chittendriya kriya upavishasane yujyat, sitting in that seat of meditation, strive. Yogam, try to contemplate steadily, exclusively turn the mind towards the higher. For what? Atma Vishuddhai. When your mind is thus turned there in steadily contemplation, in those moments of steady contemplation, enormous amount of the past vasanas get burned. They become impotent to produce any more desires out of it. Just as baked seeds slightly roasted, and then you sow it on the ground, not a single sprout will come out of them, because they are all dead. They looked very healthy seeds, but they were slightly roasted. Similarly, vasanas may be there, but they cannot produce any desire and agitations. Thus, the mind becomes relatively quieter and quieter as the contemplation becomes steadier and more and more studious.